Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Valparaiso Esports here on Twitch. My name is George. I'm joined by,
Tayon Taylor.
and we are back for some GLEC action. We're actually getting right into the draft. We're a little behind. It usually doesn't happen this fast. So, playing Indiana Tech today, as you can see, Valpo's going to start on the blue side. The bans for Valpo were Galio, Nocturne, Lilia, and Indiana Tech banned Wei, Aurora, and Talia. So, first pick for Valpo going to be Zach, a very staple pick. Taeon. I'm not sure how familiar you are for Super Bear, the jungler out of Valparaiso University.
Well, I've heard some up and downs about them, but I'm very excited to see what's going to happen.
Yeah, I actually don't have much information personally on what Indiana Tech likes to play, but they are going to lock in Ezreal Silas. And right back, Valparaiso clearly has a plan here with Kog'Maw and Yumi, just like immediately. That is way faster usually. We're sitting here waiting for like 20 minutes for the bans and picks to come through, so we're going to be out of here by like 7:30 p.m.
Usually that's how these matches go. It seems like they're already locked in and just ready to bloodshed.
Right. The final pick for India Tech is actually going to be Blitzcrank. That's a little surprising, but I guess some engage. Can't hate on that. So they will go into the second ban phase. India Tech, being the red side, gets that the first ban in the second phase. I don't know. Actually, just because there's delay, and I don't know if you overheard out there, Valparaiso University is actually drafting all characters that have the B skin line.
With the B skin line, really?
Yeah, that once we get into game, I believe everyone should have the B skin line. I don't know if Zach has the B skin line, but I think they're using the yellow version because it looks like honey. I think is what's happening there.
A lot of B references here, but you know what? No one can complain. It's probably just gonna Look okay.
So ban of Ambessa, and then Indiana Tech banned Aurelia, I believe. So final bans, and then we get to the picks. This is actually the fastest it's ever went for all of the games I've sat here and done, which is mind blowing. I'm interested to see Indiana Tech, almost said Indiana University. Oh no, they ban. I think Oriana was actually going to be one of the champions because it does have a B skin. So it could be interesting to see how Valpo pivots. I'm curious if that was just a ban because Jakimbo, our mid laner, does play a lot of Oriana, or if that was they figured out the B skin line tactic. Sante going to be the final ban for Valpo, waiting on the I'd assume top laner and mid or and jungler picks. I know Silas can kind of flex into the jungle, but I would assume that's a mid lane pick.
I would probably pick that, but honestly I would be worried about Blitzcrank because I've heard a lot of stuff about him.
Yeah, Blitzcrank is if he can get the hook off and hook you. I mean, Ezreal doesn't do a lot of damage, but if he gets early lead and Blitzcrank hooks you, it's pretty much over. Especially for like a Yumi or a Kog'Maw, both very squishy, gonna die very fast. Teemo pick coming in, BMO, funny enough, and Renekton going to be in the top lane for the side of IT. The final pick, the mid laner for Valpo, is going to play Malzahar, and they do complete their B skin collection here if they do lock this in. That is funny that this is actually the Vel'Koz. I would assume Vel'Koz has a B skin, but I guess we're gonna see when we get in. And then the final pick here for IT before we take a look at the Valpo roster. See what IT goes with. Much more normal comp, I'd say, on their side. Gonna go Fizz mid lane. It's kind of some interesting mid laners. Two we haven't seen all year. So gonna take a look here at the League of Legends roster for this year. Very familiar faces. The Law in the top lane, Super Bear in the jungle, Jakimbo in the mid lane, Diadem in the bot lane, and Yovana in the support role, rounding out that bot lane duo with Diadem. So very, very normal options, something we've been seeing, something that I believe they saw most of last year, or a good chunk of it. So now we're in the pick phase, and we are going to hit a little bit of a be right back as we wait for the in-game client League of Legends delay to catch up. But once we get into the game, we will be seeing you. All right, welcome back, everybody. And as you can probably see, the plan has come to light. The full B collection out of Valparaiso University, and they're actually just having a dance party, I guess, in the mid lane before the game starts. Kind of realized, I believe, while loading into the game that this was the strategy. So,
Yeah, if this doesn't work, I don't know what will. No one ever expects the bees.
mhm. I'm not sure where Silas is going. I think if I'm Valpo, I'm taking my opportunity now. He's alone, you know. I know that might be BM, but I'm taking my opportunity.
BM, nice BM. It's just a bunch of B jokes. Unfortunately, I don't know that many.
You can always reuse them. Nothing wrong with reusing B jokes.
Oh, that would be beautiful. Comedy.
I don't think this matchup is in the mid lane very good for Vel'Koz. I would assume Fizz is like gonna be one of the worst characters for Vel'Koz to deal with, just with his ability to kind of like jump and go invulnerable. And there's that Blitzcrank hook. Uh-oh.
Oh, well, hold on.
Actually, Kog'Maw might win this fight.
If he plans his strategy, he could get one out already. Never mind.
They did trade.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Kog'Maw's passive. When Kog'Maw dies, he becomes like a ticking time bomb, and he can run them down.
Oh, that's kind of powerful.
Yeah. Usually, I think its best use is to blow up the minions, so you don't miss out on the gold.
Oh yeah, no, that looks like a perfect opportunity.
But yeah, if you can like get on top of somebody after you die, you can actually end up killing them while dead, which is pretty funny.
Not a bad strategy, I'll give you that.
Yeah. The top lane matchup should actually favor Teemo for a while. Zach is gonna be in trouble though. He does not win this fight. Gonna look to flash over the wall, but not gonna be able to make it out. Yugi actually is gonna save life here.
Oh wait, some backup, almost.
But oh no, the entire team's about to be there. Does get the kill. Kog'Maw is here too.
Did he? He sacrificed himself just to get one kill.
Yeah.
Truly royal.
Hey. Well, it was 1-for-1, but then Yumi died somewhere, and we didn't get to see that actually. So, India technically,
or
technical Indiana
or Technic B.
Technic B, yeah. They have a lead at the moment. Around I'm not good at math. Around 1,000 gold. Now it's evened up. There we go. That made it easier for me instead of trying to do some subtraction. But nothing too crazy. The full B strategy, I'm not sure how well of a composition this actually is. But you know, the solo kill might come in here for Jakimbo in the mid lane. Actually, Fizz is going to pop Vel'Koz. That was kind of crazy.
Well, you always gotta remember, when they with Bs, they always stick together. So
they do.
Even though, but like one's by themselves. But you know, it's working.
Uh-oh. I'm not sure Zach is going to be able to pull this one off. It actually does get out.
Nice move.
Uh-oh. The Teemo is actually the one character here that's fine. Teemo's Q ability actually blinds the whoever it lands on, and they're no longer able to auto-attack you. So, kind of get a little bit of... I don't want to say invincibility because other abilities from characters can still hurt you, but a large majority of damage, especially this early on, with cooldowns not being low from levels and things.
Yeah, but
it's very powerful.
Yeah, but he should have at least an advantage. He seems like the only one right now that actually has long range.
Yeah, he definitely has the range advantage for sure, which is really big thing in the top lane. If you can snowball that. The only issue is going to be Fizz in the mid lane for Indiana Tech is already 2-0, and if Fizz gets fed, it could the game could just end really, really fast. A gank gonna come in though from Valpo. Gonna look to land. Doesn't get Ezreal because Ezreal can teleport.
Oh, man, they gotta find some flowers and heal. I know they're not in game, but that'd be funny as hell.
There are little like flower plant things you can break open to heal off of. They don't look anything like what a bee would be looking for, but
They gotta pollinate and vibrate on it,
Hmm.
and they really be winning.
I see what you did there. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Bot lane duo might be in a little bit of a rough position. The knockup gonna come in from Blitzcrank, and then the hook onto Yumi to finish it off. That will be a double
oh.
kill for Ezreal.
Yeah, unfortunately, that was actually a best strat right there with the ice and Blitzcrank.
Yeah, and now Indiana Tech should be able to secure the dragon. So not going well for Valpo. Definitely not out of it because as you see here on the scoreboard, we can see gold in pocket on the left, and then I believe gold spent on the right. And not all of the gold has been spent. It's pretty even most lanes except the mid lane, just because Fizz has 3 kills. But with that death, he's gonna be able to spend a lot more and get pretty close to a first item, I think.
Yeah,
So
with the Mari slaying the dragon.
yeah, this is it's in a position where it could snowball very fast for the side of Indiana Tech.
Well, who knows? Maybe they still got a few tricks up their sleeves. They're not done just yet.
No, the top lane is actually just fine. Timo, the Law, is doing great, but the bot lane and mid lane are kind of in a rough spot at the moment.
Yeah, no. It's pretty much just like a standstill at this point. Well, on the top lane at least. The middle and bottom could be going a little bit better, but
It looks like a big fight's about to happen near the top lane, or they're just taking Super Bear's jungle. Yeah, there's just nothing he's gonna be able to do about it either. 4 members of India Tech are there.
not like they stopped. But why did they stop? They easily could have killed it.
That is one difference I'm noticing already between India Tech's support and Valpo's support this game is Blitzcrank is nowhere near the bot lane, just been left to his own devices to go around the map, and Valpo's support and ADC have been stuck in the bot lane trying to recover. The CS lead has been narrowed, but unfortunately, if you're allowing Ezreal, who's notoriously not a great champ for farming, especially early on, to be able to farm in a 1v2, it's not going to go well. Zach in a 3v1. This is, yeah.
That it was a landslide. Oh,
And the Ezreal ult, just to finish it off after he's dead. Why not?
why not? As far as I'm aware, the Blitzcrank can pretty much go wherever he pleases, and it's actually working out for him.
Yeah. They need to be very careful they don't get hooked here. Oh, the dive under tower is actually about to happen. Not sure if they'll be able to pull this off. I think someone's probably going to die from the IT side. Oh, now Blitzcrank will be able to run away and not die to this. Yeah. Unfortunate. Oh, another dive happening under tower. Actually,
Oh, no,
that
he
was a good
teleported.
flash. Yeah.
Yeah, almost had him though.
Very close. It was very well played by Vel'Koz.
Meanwhile, this fight, I don't think anyone has made much of a improvement. I mean, they're both leveling up, but still got
Yeah.
a standstill.
This is the top lane experience. You're not even playing a team game. You're just playing a solo game. You're playing like a story game when you go in the top lane.
Everyone else is struggling, but it's kind of just a standstill on top.
Mm-hmm. India Tech has about a 4K gold lead now, which is getting to the point where it's going to be detrimental if Valpo can't pull anything off. It's like, no, Renekton is going to back off smartly. Going to hit the mushroom. I guess it's a beehive now. It's not a mushroom anymore.
It's Beehive.
Poor Super Bear is just not being given a chance to farm. Blitzcrank is living in the jungle.
He's a giant robot. It's literally like the wild robot. As far as I'm aware, he's pretty much just been able to do what he's Oh, looks like they're doing a strat over here.
Yeah, Tebow could go invisible, but
But apparently they saw right through him, literally.
yeah, the sweeper unfortunately does show the visibility there. Ezreal does definitely need to be careful. I mean, has a lead, but a 2v1, I don't think it's that kind of lead yet. And Jakimbo's probably going to die here. Yeah, great hook again from Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank has definitely been the MVP. 7 assists, 2 eliminations. Been involved in all eliminations except for 3.
Yeah.
That's a pretty large participation amount.
Yeah, no, bro has not behaving.
He is not behaving. You're so right.
Yeah, you kind of already made one there when he said you need to beware.
Oh, I wasn't even trying to. That was just accidental.
I know comedy, right? I got away.
TP comes in, but I think Renekton gets out of this. The dive coming in the bottom lane. The Yumi ult.
But I think only the next big question is which tower is going to get destroyed first. Because it's kind of, even though the other side has been winning, so far it's kind of like at a standstill.
Yeah. That is a great point because you can't win the game if you don't break the towers.
Yeah.
So
And as far as I'm aware, no one has really broke a tower yet. It's kind of just been the top lane has been doing its own thing. The middle's been doing okay. The bottom's kind of been eating it a little bit, but getting there.
yeah, I mean the bot lane tower is definitely the lowest. It's basically at half, maybe slightly under half. But one fight could change that, kind of swing that momentum. Then Indiana Tech has to worry about like wave management and stuff. It looks like Silas is gonna be on that second Drake though, and Valpo. I don't know if they even have any plans to contest. They are gonna dive here, but oh, that top tower is probably gonna go down. I think Timo is gonna get separated from the tower here.
Oh, he's planning something. In like enemy territory, but he's probably gonna escape.
Yeah, well, no, he might not actually. I don't think he gets out of this one. Unfortunately for him, there's just nowhere to go. Yeah,
Yeah, he went a little too far.
he flashed for that, which is kind of crazy. In a 2v1 in the other team side of the map, flashing for that is wild. And then another dive between towers. I mean, there's just been no topside jungle presence for Valpo. They have kind of lost their side of the map, unfortunately.
Kind of just their territory at this point.
Hmm. Timo needs to be very careful. Blitzcrank is there again.
At this point, he's everywhere. You would think for a giant machine, he wouldn't be able to get that far.
He can move. Look, oh, and there's another hook. This is... The ult does come in out Super Bear. I'm not sure it can do enough damage to kill Fizz, though.
Almost.
Blitzcrank has just been the MVP.
He has. I don't even think he's went down once.
Uh-oh. He is not.
Oh,
that's gonna...
Oh, he just got...
Actually, Zach can respawn if they don't kill those. I will be able to kill them. I'm not sure this ult can do enough damage to kill Fizz. It actually does. That's a huge shutdown gold-wise.
It seems like a good ultimate, too.
Yeah, that ultimate is great. You can pop it. They really don't have anywhere to go because it has full range. I think it can spin in a full 360, so... As long as they're just not out of the beam range, distance-wise, it roasts.
B range. As they're screaming, pretty sure that's the Overwatch.
That might have been Overwatch. I don't know if that got picked up on the mic. That'd be interesting to see if it was that loud. Because the fact that we could hear this with the sound canceling headphones and League of Legends audio is kind of crazy. With the door shut as well.
It just shows she's a full raging spirit. But yeah. So far the B gang ain't doing too hot right now when it definitely comes to kills, but definitely keeping their ground.
Uh-oh. Poor Timo.
I spoke too soon.
Gonna flash out, but tower is just not gonna do enough damage, unfortunately. And I think finally 15 minutes in, the Valpo might lose the first tower. That was a great dive out of Zach. Unfortunately, just can't grab anyone because Blitzcrank can turn on like his super speed, and then Ezreal can just teleport.
Bro puts more coal in his fields and just starts running.
Yeah, there goes the first tower in the top lane. So Indiana Tech finally takes one after 15 minutes.
Oh man, here I thought it was gonna be the bottom one.
I did too. I thought of all of them it wouldn't be the top lane, but
By the way, that was like a standstill. Unfortunately, we finally crumbled.
oh,
Oh,
there was a good knockup. That should be an elimination, at least one. Flash gonna come in. Need to be very careful though. Oh, Silas gets that grab. This is gonna be rough for Valpo.
yeah. But within 15 minutes, Blitzcrank, the champion, has been finally going down.
Yeah, finally eliminated. Only took a half of a game. Vel'Koz needs to be very yeah, Vel'Koz is done for.
Unfortunately.
And I don't think this is, it'll hurt a little bit, but not enough for it to matter, because no one's there.
Oh, the corpse is so sad.
Yeah.
I think the second tower might be going down.
Yeah, this one will also fall. Vel'Koz is doing a lot of damage to this mid tower, though, in return. Obviously, a couple eliminations in a tower is not going to be worth this one tower and probably another elimination, but
Most likely not. As long as you have, as long as you just have Blitzcrank, it pretty much doesn't matter if you're 2v1.
oh no. The support got cut out in the jungle. This tower should fall soon, I think. I don't know if Kog'Maw is going to be enough to,
Yeah, well, definitely not gonna lie, that metal one ain't looking too hot.
No, it is not.
Great, yeah, no. And like that, I think the final tower of the first phase has gone down.
Yep. Now only tier 2 is remaining for Valpo, and
Oh, but I think they're doing a big push here. That actually might not work in their favor though.
no eliminations.
Wait.
They might be able to get Ezreal. They
Yep.
do. Vel'Koz is very healthy. They just keep getting grabbed by Blitzcrank. Then
Well,
Fizz is just gonna come clean house, I think.
Look.
Actually, Fizz dies. This might be a 3-man wipe.
Oh,
It
Yep.
is.
there we go. Unfortunately, they got a little too greedy there.
Yeah, they need to be very careful because, as we can see on the mini-map, Renekton and Silas are behind them. No pun intended.
Behind them. That's smart.
I don't think Silas is going to be able to do enough here. Oh, yeah, actually grabbing the Yuumi ultimate somehow.
Yeah, if they actually teamed up together, they might actually would have took him down.
Bear's just going to be left alone, not going to be able to do enough damage, and then Yuumi will fall. Kog'Maw's ultimate just out of range. Unfortunate. Silas is a little fed at 7-1 with 8 assists.
Oh, well, looks like we're finally getting some tower damage.
Yeah, but at the cost of the 3rd dragon. And probably a kill here.
So how important are the dragons here?
Pretty important. This 3rd one puts them on soul point, so once you get 4, that's like super great one. Each dragon does a different thing. I couldn't tell you which one does what. I think the first one was about move speed. I don't know. They do different things, give champions different like buffs. But once you get the 4th one, you can get the Elder Drake, which like is a super buff basically.
Huh.
So this next one will be very crucial for Indiana Tech if they do end up getting it.
Okay, I honestly did not know that. Usually when I play this game, well, I just try to survive.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, I have not touched this game in like a good hot minute. But it's whatever.
Let's see. The Mountain Drake, which was the second one, gives armor and magic resistance. Cloud gives you haste and movement speed, which was the first one. And then the 3rd one, their most recent, actually, will go golden there, but should still die, yeah.
Oh,
Unfortunately, we're losing the base here.
yeah, no, I think could this
This
honestly be it?
This might be it. That Herald is gonna hurt, and I don't think anyone can really get back in time.
Oh, they have one chance. This could be it. This honestly could be it right here.
I don't think they do enough damage. Yeah, Ezreal is busy hitting the base instead of fighting. That's kind of lame.
Yeah, unfortunately the first round goes to
The attack.
unfortunately. But with all that was an amazing performance.
Yeah, I mean, I'd give that a B if we were grading it.
Oh my god. Yeah, I say a B average.
Yeah. You know, there was a great draft. I'm glad they went for something fun there. A little bit of a theme with the skins was that was pretty interesting to see. I'll be very interested to see if in game two they if they come up with something else. I knew going into that one that the bees were the goal, but Indiana Tech does take game one. We're going to go to be right back while we wait for the draft for game two to come up, and we can get back into it.
They better be careful with their next strat, or that could cost them.
All right, welcome back, everybody. We're getting into the draft ban phase for game number two. India Tech taking game number one, unfortunately, from the B squad. Not what we wanted to see at Valpo, but Game two, getting into the bans already. Talia and Aurora banned on the side of India Tech. Valpo banning Lilia and waiting to get that second ban in. Gonna be Silas. I don't blame them after that last game. I think Silas was a bit of a nuisance.
See, me personally, I probably would go for Blitzcrank a little bit, but that's also a good choice.
Yeah, they've still got three more bans, so Blitzcrank might be in the cards. Way banned by Indiana Tech. I think I agree with you. I don't think I want to let them get Blitzcrank again.
Yeah, he was the most menace, the most the one that actually was a menace, so I would take him out immediately.
Yeah, Nocturne gonna be banned. I believe Indiana Tech's best player is their jungle player, so those bans do make sense. There's probably three champs that the jungler plays very often. Indiana Tech going to first pick Ziggs, which is pretty interesting.
I think Six is an interesting choice. He definitely has the range. Probably would be a lot better than Tempo.
Yeah, can definitely be played in the mid lane or as the ADC. Um, just very questionable, I think, for the first pick. I don't think Ziggs has much priority at the moment. Like, not sure the reasoning on it. Jin gonna be picked for Valpo, and being on the red side, they do get two picks back to back. They'll probably pair this with their support, I'd assume. Um, support, as much as the support does for your team, I feel like it's not as important pick wise as compared to some of the other roles.
It's also, as far as I'm aware, I don't think it really matters, just as long as there is support.
Yeah, definitely think it over unless they're like trying to Google what skin lines go together here. I don't know if Jin and Senna have any matching skins, but someone in chat might figure that out as they watch this. IT gonna ban or not ban? We're still picking. Let's see. I'm gonna guess that's Ziggs bot lane in the ADC, and then see if they take Blitzcrank. They left Blitzcrank open. Is that a one-time thing? Pike, so kind of like Blitzcrank, sort of. Can pull you in.
Eh, I'd say it's average.
Yeah, definitely not going to be to the extent of Blitzcrank. Be very interesting to see. It'd be very, very interesting if this is not a Pike support and it's Pike mid lane. Uh, I'd love to see India Tech try something crazy like that.
Peckin. Oh,
Ringar, oh my.
I don't think I've seen this guy. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Ringar's a very interesting champion. Ringar's all about being in the bushes. Uh, because when you're in the bush and you're out of visibility, you get like an extended ranged jump onto champion. So he's like a Five Nights at Freddy's like animatronic jump scare,
Oh,
basically.
bro's trying to be foxy, I guess. All right.
Yeah. So that's probably their jungler, I would assume. Which means the bot lane's probably in for a nightmare, going to repeatedly get ganked from the bush. So that might be rough. Darius gonna probably find himself in the top lane. I think that's a pretty solid pick all around. Usually, not too much to worry about. The top laner hasn't been chosen, so could get countered pretty hard. The first ban's gonna be Malphite, so definitely looking out for Darius here at the beginning. Um, I think actually going into this game, we're going to see the top laner for Valparaiso switched. I think Sweet Tea is going to come in for the Law, which they've been doing from time to time, just because the Law does graduate in the fall. So Sweet Tea will take over that full-time role in the spring moving forward. So getting some games in now, not throwing them into the deep end in the spring when they're expected to play in every situation.
That should be a good call. Yeah. All right. Will this last person be Blitzclink, or what are we doing? Who's gonna be the last?
Um, Probably is some kind of mid laner would be my guess. Just no, they're actually gonna ban the Jarvan. Okay, that does make sense. That is one of Super Bear's more played champions. And then they did ban Renekton, so Valpo did not want to deal with that in the top lane again, which I can't blame them. It's a bit of an annoying champion.
He's just an alligator with armor.
So the final wave of picks coming in here for Valpo. Gragas, that's funny. I
It,
love Gragas.
him and Dars are just doing the same pose.
Oh, they are. That's funny. Um, I hope it's Hillbilly Gragas, the Hillbilly skin.
With that beard, I would not disbelieve that theory.
Indiana Tech going to go with this draft phase is feeling a lot more like the normal Yorick.
Yorick. That's an interesting name.
Yorick is like a what do they call the guy that like oversees like a cemetery?
Ah, he looks like it.
Yeah, that's his whole thing. It's like the undead cemetery. So he actually will summon little like undead things that jump on your character. Then LeBlanc. I haven't seen LeBlanc played in a very long time. That's gonna be interesting. Then Aurelia is actually gonna be the top laner, I would assume, which means Darius is the jungler, I think, and Gragas is the mid lane.
That sounds about right. Well, I
Pretty
guess
pretty interesting.
we're about to find out in a bit.
Yeah, so draft has now finished up, which means they are going to be looking at getting into the game, and we are going to be right back because there's about like a 5 minute waiting period we have to go through naturally before we get into the game. But once that happens, we will get you right back in the action. So see you in a couple minutes.
Stay tuned.
Lots of action happening here at the beginning of this game. Another another skin line coming out of Valpo, the High Noon skin line. And looked like a bit of a bot action play from both teams. And luckily, no one died. Jakimbo needs to be very careful. Do not want to burn Flash this early.
Yeah, it's high noon somewhere in the world.
Yeah, it's high noon o'clock somewhere. That's a song, right?
I think it's a song.
So believe all of our things are lined up the right way. Yeah, Super Bear opting for Ghost over Flash, which is probably beneficial, I guess, for Darius, just because wants to kind of get in range of you, and if he can keep running you down as opposed to a one-time flash.
Yeah, but it looks like looks like we're just getting started.
Oh, wait, it is wrong. We're gonna rearrange the scoreboard here somehow, maybe. LeBlanc is in the top lane, which is not what I expected, but means York is mid lane. This is a beautiful York skin, though. I don't remember what it's called, but he hates little cats.
That's a lot better than undead people.
Hmm.
Oh, nice grab.
A good hook out of Pike. I mean, the support for India Tech has just been great on Engage. It seems that Blitzcrank in game 1 was amazing. There's the cats. Just all the meowing sound effects.
I bet it's getting hit with a giant barrel.
Oh, the top lane is not going well. Aurelia has had 0 CS so far.
Oh, God, cat got stuck in a cat circle. That's adorable.
Yeah, I need to be very careful. That stun will come in. Yeah, Super Bear just chooses to save Jakimbo by walking away. Aurelia, I think, going to get solo killed here, possibly. Gets ignited, goes in. Doesn't fall for the clone, but I just don't think we'll have enough damage to get the kill. Yeah.
Yep, but did the job.
So, game number 1, not off to a hot start for Valpo. A little bit of a, or game number 2, I should say. Game number 1 was a much better start. Already 2 eliminations on the side of Indiana Tech.
So far, so good. But then again, even with the higher amount of kills, anything could still happen.
Yeah, it is still all about the towers. So
It's come with power and strategy, mostly strategy. Like that.
a great grab out of the Pike. The mid lane here for Valpo needs to be very careful. Rengar is in that mid bush and just gets insane range on a jump.
He's waiting very patiently.
Yeah, not able to find anything, so sure Darius is in a bit of an awkward position. Could very easily get caught out here while grabbing the crab. Does grab it. LeBlanc will be very squishy. Just Bear's gonna be all alone. It's gonna be very difficult to get the bleed off as Darius. Sweet Tea going in again. I actually had the advantage that time.
That's something new.
Yeah, I actually think they can convert this into 2 kills. They just need to be very careful. Oh,
it's
very low. Gonna find one. I think it's gonna happen.
It could, honestly, if they plan.
Yep. The other one was a clone. They did get it. They split up. they thought ahead, you know. They thought, well, one's gonna be a clone and one's gonna be real. So if one of us goes one way and one of us goes the other, it doesn't matter which one he is.
And we attack both of them, it doesn't matter.
Hmm. Gragas, try to look for the solo kill. Needs to be very careful with Pike here. Does a great holdout Pike, but great flash out of Gragas.
Those cats are angry.
Yeah, I love the cat skin though.
If they play their moves carefully, he could accidentally get killed here. Like that.
Yeah. Gonna get
Oh, he
grabbed.
risked.
Does get the stun, but oh, the tower shot just not gonna do enough.
He risked it all, and that was like actually pretty good.
Yeah, it did pay off. But hey, you know what? Valpo did find themselves back in this game. I thought it was possibly doomed at the start with how it was looking. But
Yeah,
they bounced back nicely. Still not in the lead, but only about a 1,000 gold difference between the two teams.
yeah, they ripped off the bee costumes and locked in.
Yeah. Aurelia might be finding another solo kill up here. It's unfortunate that it auto spectate went away from that. LeBlanc able to get away, but Aurelia maybe is a good matchup into LeBlanc. I don't think I've ever seen that in my life, so I've got no clue how it really works. Bomb out of Ziggs actually is gonna whiff, but Jin is just in an awful spot right now.
Oh.
Yeah. Aurelia under tower, getting a solo kill though, while all of this is happening. Ziggs needs to be very careful. Super Bear does have Ghost, can kind of just walk it down right now. Actually, what? Am I crazy? I thought LeBlanc died. Well, LeBlanc died now, I guess? Wait, no, LeBlanc didn't die. Aurelia died. Am I crazy?
You might be. I unfortunately looked away. I looked down for a second.
I thought I thought that fight already happened. I guess Aurelia did not get the elimination under tower. We were jumping back and forth between bot lane and top lane.
You're going back and forth. I honestly couldn't see. So honestly, I'll just have to take your word for it. But so far, he's definitely great for Ziggs because he definitely has the advantage in range and arsenal.
Yeah. Oh, needed that root to grab. I think Ziggs was probably dead if it did.
He does a lot of damage, but unfortunately very squishy.
Yeah. And this is probably becoming a nightmare for Gragas. Having to like 2v1 or more like 2v7 in the lane with all the little cats that York can is spawned in.
This is what all the little cats. Oh, looks Ziggs might at least half a tower.
Yeah, where Ziggs really shines is actually taking towers because his W ability will allow him to like half health a tower basically. Blow it up once it gets to a certain amount. So he's very dangerous if you give him any time alone on a tower. York is really gonna start hurting this one. Aurelia, not much gonna happen there. Just lose about half a health bar, but nothing too dangerous.
Nothing too crazy, but they are definitely turning the tables in this match, I'll definitely say. Because they're actually locking in.
Uh-oh. Aurelia is gonna need to be very careful, about to get jumped by a Ringar. Yeah.
Yeah. That Tiger comes out of nowhere.
And the chain just does not land for Senna.
Even with two enemies, Ziggs is still holding his own.
Yeah.
As long
Ziggs
as-
is very good at clearing the wave. So much like splash and area damage.
Yeah. As long as he plays his cards carefully, he should be safe. Though I think someone's coming up behind him.
Oh, that doesn't finish the job. That is unfortunate. That was really well played.
Oh, I have not even seen him in a while.
Should be a kill, I think. Yeah.
Oh.
Dunked on him.
Would really suck, like, literally mid-cut.
Yeah, it is unfortunate that cut away when the elimination happened.
Oh well. You just have to take out at least one of the threat.
You know, for Sweet Tea swap in for their first game. Not doing too bad, honestly. Kind of holding their own up there.
Oh yeah, no, they're doing great.
Without the warm up, yeah. I mean, Valpo's top lane has kind of been the best. Even though it's been two different players so far this series, it's been the best looking role, I think. And oh, the cats are just going to maul Gragas to death.
We didn't even see it.
So
Oh,
got
the first
like
tower might be down. Oh, never mind.
licked to death by rough tongues of the cat.
They are licking the statue profusely.
Yep, and there it is. That Ziggs W that just like
Yeah.
eliminates the tower at 1/4 health. The Yovana needs to be very careful. Oh my, that was a crit out of Rengar. The ult coming in. This is a great opportunity for Sweet Tea to kind of get online here. Should be able to find the second, I think, off of this stun. Yeah.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, nope.
Darius does end up getting the kill, but great teamwork there out of Valpo. Surprisingly, I don't think this game is over. Even though it doesn't look great for Valpo, I don't think it's over yet. Oh, that bomb's gonna hurt. Yeah.
Ooh, from long range too.
Yeah. I believe they update. I think Ziggs got an update recently that made that him able to throw that way farther away. Darius is just going to die there.
Good timing, and looks like he just took out another tower.
Yeah, he did.
Is Ziggs gonna be the MVP in this game?
Probably. It's kind of still the support, I think, actually. You know, not on Blitzcrank anymore, but it's just been doing well. That's great. Great sidestep out of Gragas. Might actually be able to find a solo kill. Gonna decide to play a little more passive, though, and I think that's probably the right call. Even if you're able to get one, you're most likely dying to the other. And when you're down like this, trading 1-for-1 is not going to be of any benefit to you.
Yeah, unfortunately not gonna help that much. But who knows? If they play those cards correctly, they might be fine.
Yeah, looking to get on top of Rengar here. But Ziggs is there to help and just able to throw everything over the wall. Yeah,
And
down goes Darius.
a cat barrage and bombs.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, it's actually looking pretty good for Valpo right now. They're actually using teamwork. I mean, it's not like they weren't using teamwork before, but it actually seems more precise.
Yeah, this could get dangerous right here, though. Yeah, that's a great hook out of Pike, and the Valparaiso mid laner will die. And I think they're going to lose this next tower as well, probably.
I gotta wait. The top tower looks pretty weak, though. That might be the next one to go. Ooh, nice. Escape. Ooh, with that much damage, too.
Yeah, and
Oh,
Sweet
wow.
Tea's going to die.
Completely cornered.
Oh,
Oh,
Super Bear does find one, though. I'm not sure if that's kind of just like putting a band-aid on like your leg getting cut off right now for Valpo. I think Super Bear's going to fall as well.
you're gonna need more than a band-aid if you are. You're gonna need like a whole hospital.
Yeah. Oh no, good flash, but it actually just ended up catching the support. That is not great.
Is he emoted?
He is emoting.
Oh, that could be a taunt. Could be a trap.
You know what? They're not gonna find Pike. That's unfortunate.
Oh, Ziggs is doing his best to help his... Oh my god.
Are they gonna catch up? They do.
Yeah. The barrel caught it.
But that bot lane tower is getting low. I think time is running out for Valpo. This game might
Might start turning around. Oh. Wow.
Why does it keep doing that? Why does it keep spectating it?
Oh, bro's about to die.
He's gonna die from that. Yeah, he might. Oh no.
He said to him, well, you know what? I don't blame him. If I saw someone emote on me, I would also try to take him out. So honestly, justice done right. The top tower might go out pretty soon, if they play their cards right.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like another tower just got taken out.
Yeah, that's been the story of this one, unfortunately.
Yeah. Looking great for Valpo, though. That cat is doing its business.
Looking great for IT, not Valpo.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we are down 19-7. Not what we were looking for. This game might be out of reach. It's,
I'm gonna be so real. I thought we were in blue.
oh yeah, if we were blue, that would be great right now. But we switched. We were blue in the last one. We ended up going with the red team.
Yeah. Whoa. Never mind. We Valkyrie to it. Whoops.
Yeah. This might be the end of the game here. Indiana Tech might be able to end this one. Gragas just doing his own thing down there in the bot lane. Gonna leave our support to defend the entire base. Good luck.
Yeah, that sounds like that's gonna do so well. Oh my god.
Yeah, looks like it's
This might be it.
probably will be. They're ending the game instead of fighting again. I can't believe that, Indiana Tech.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Valpo loses this one.
Yeah, that is pretty unfortunate. That will be the series tonight, going in favor of Indiana Tech 2-0. Some cool skin combinations though, I guess, for Valpo. A little B action, a little high noon action. But that's gonna be it tonight. Tomorrow at 6:30, we will be back with some Smash Bros. Our Academy Smash Bros. Team will be taking on one of the mini teams at the University of Michigan. So tune back in 6:30 p.m. Central Time for that one. That's it, Obviously not the result we're looking for, but the result we got.
Yeah.
So
I mean, they did their best, even without their, flashy bees and high noon. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough for to take them down.
yeah. Well, I'm George.
I'm Tan Taylor.
And that's going to be it from us here at Valpo Esports. Make sure you tune in tomorrow, follow, turn on the notifications, and we will see you soon.